Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Clan War School, and we're going to do another recap on the latest war, which was another victory for us, and we're on a little bit of a winning streak, and we're liking these smaller wars, so we aren't actively recruiting right now. But let's take a look. Actually, oh, it showed right there. Let's see how much percent damage we got. 85%, that's an improvement over last time. But that means that some bases weren't 3-starred, I suppose. Such as these two bases were 1-starred, and then these two were 2-starred, and the rest were 3-starred. They had a Town Hall 8 in the mix, so they had one more Town Hall 10 than us. Actually, no. It was a mismatch on their side. So they fought hard. They didn't use all their attacks for some reason. They have 108 war wins, but only level 5, so that means that I guess they just wore constant. A co-leader missed both attacks. Well, that's kind of rare. But yeah, we beat them. Pretty good, pretty solidly. So let's take a look at this attack. Or no, excuse me, this attack. And I just wanted to illustrate. No, I don't want to look at this attack. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having a tough time today. This attack right here. So this is just a hog attack, and this is a foreign base that is I attack it all the time. I didn't attack it because it was low leveled, so I let someone else hit it. But generally, quad Tesla's here, and sometimes there's double bombs. On this base there might have been double bombs, but a lot of times this is kind of a variation. A lot of times there's single bombs. But what I always do is 2 golems from here. And I think I actually showed a video on this exact base where my queen went around. And I was super pissed at the AI, but anyway, this is a good base to 3-star with hogs. So let's see how KFG does it. 2 golems from the top. That's smart because this base does have giant bomb spots. Rages, the wall breakers, that's not necessary. Especially on level 6 walls. But it does help get the troops in there too, because there's some wizards and raged wizards on dragons. I've said before they're MVP wiz if they're on dragons. So, oh, maybe the rage was because there was no king in this raid, even though it's a level 3 king, level 3 queen, defending queen. The rage would probably just have been to help the level 9 queen get in there. And you see already there's a 2-finger drop going on. And that's fine for this base. Yeah, there's the quad Teslas. And there was double bombs, it looks like up here. But yeah, there's the quad Teslas, and the 2-finger drops work just fine for this base, because the hogs kind of make a little bit of a split. I think these hogs might make bacon. Oh no, because the air defense goes down. So that was nice. That was good planning. Good execution. And they end right near the Barb King. That's also good planning. So it's great. The queen is up. The golems split into golemites, which means that the golems are fully utilized. And there's cleanup troops. So this was a very solid attack. Not the best levels of defenses for the base, but it's a very common layout, even if it's not a very good layout. So it's good to show that base getting attacked. And then let's take a look at number 5. I'll show my attack on number 5, which was unsuccessful. And this was just kind of an illustration of how when a raid just goes terribly, how you can kind of resurrect it for a 2-star. And right away, I knew the raid was going to go terribly. Well, I mean, I was feeling decent coming into the raid, but my queen died. I dropped the rage on her and the healers too late, so she died, and I spent a good amount of time trying to figure out what to do. But right here, I dropped the giant down and create the funnel. I was hoping to get the mortar down too, but it was I just needed to make sure that I got that funnel. So another mistake, which didn't end up hurting me too bad, was that the dragon actually locked onto the healers because of how I placed them. But this is it right here. I'm gonna pause it. I should have dropped my rage right now, So my queen could. You see how the health bar of this balloon is like at 3/4? Under rage, she would have taken that balloon down, and one balloon versus a queen is not a deadly combination, but two balloon drops versus a queen, very deadly. So we're at 2 minutes 15 seconds, and I'm just gonna times two it until I decide to do something. So I spent a good amount of time trying to decide how to continue the raid. Um, so that was like a solid 25 seconds. So I decided to drop one giant down, a couple of ways to get rid of that balloon. And then I knew that giants and healers are very strong, and I had 4 healers. So I would use the healers. I triggered this bomb because I knew it was there from a previous 1-star. And then I used the golem to tank over here, and the hogs just to make a funnel. And then I jumped for my giants and the golem to get into the core. And at that point my healers, oh, I'll go to 1 times speed. At that point my healers are dead. And I start sprinkling in some hogs to help take out those Teslas and stuff. And I'm just really hoping that the jump spell stays up long enough for my king to go in, which unfortunately it does run out. But luckily, this wizard gets in here and starts targeting the town hall, and I still have a golem at nearly full health. So I heal those guys up and just cross my fingers, hope for the best. And he spends the rest of the raid on the town hall. And honestly, it's just this raid was not a good raid, but it demonstrates how to kind of save the raid. And then I'll show the 3-star on this base, which was a solid attack. It was just a hog attack. There's no double bombs on this base. And Chat is the guy who 3-stars it. Chat just kind of tried to avoid the spring traps. He hits a couple. I mean, this base is like set up with so many spring traps. He hits a couple, but it was a solid raid. So he triggers that bomb. He only needed a barbarian for it, but I think he wanted the lure too. And then comes in with 2 golems. He has a 3rd in the bag. He's probably going to drop it a little later. And just creating a nice wide funnel, which is really important on this base because there's so much trash. So it's good. He drops his king a little early because that golem is going to go down pretty soon. But it actually ends up kind of straying off, so it was a fine king drop. The problem with this jump spell, the problem with how he did his golems, is that none of them went to the core. If he had done the left side and the right side a little earlier and let that develop, and then done the 3rd golem, and left like this defense up, then a golem would be in the core. But that's okay. He got this bomb triggered, and then his queen took out a Tesla and took out the enemy queen. And he just does kind of a staggered hog drop on this, and tries to avoid as many spring traps as possible, and he heals where the bombs are. Actually, he kind of missed. Oh, there he heals up there. So this giant bomb gets taken out, not sure by what, and it's nice that the king takes out the enemy king, because those actually can be pretty difficult to deal with later on if you don't have very many hogs left. So there you see a couple get lost to spring traps. But at this point, his king is tanking for those point defense, and he drops that heal down. And even though he didn't save any cleanup whiz, which is very important, I can't stress that enough, guys. His hogs, oh, and he loses 3 more. His hogs have enough damage and time to take out the rest of the base. So this was a good attack. I wish he had saved some cleanup whiz, but it was a very solid attack, and I think this might be an internet base also, so you guys should take note of that. So let's take a look at this raid. This is a raid by Jevons, and this is a base that is very common. I think these are just the new walls, but this is a very common base. And so this is the variation where the queen can shoot over the wall, the barrier here. There's another variation where there's a 4 space between the barrier and the town hall, and the queen can't span that. So that's a very you have to approach that base differently than this. But this is a good like 4 golem attack. And you can see he does a really good job patiently letting his golems go in. Oh no, this is a 5 golem attack. Yeah, I don't know how I saw 4 golems. I think I paused it right after he dropped 2 of them. But oh, this is actually, yeah, this is a 5 golem. No, this is a 6 golem attack. What am I talking about, guys? And just don't pay attention to me. Just watch the raid. So you can see that he's very patiently letting his wizards take out these mortars, which creates the funnel for his golems to go straight to the core. And then his Barb King takes out the enemy queen. And I don't think there was any giant bombs down here, but sometimes there are. But right here, oh, okay. Right here, rages his queen. That's a very nice rage placement. And you can see that the golems did end up going around because, I think, because of the jump spell placement. But you can see that the queen locks onto the town hall. So that's great. He's gonna get the 50% for sure. And the queen, you know, she has the town hall. Oh, wait. It's at like 0% health. Look at that. That's unbelievable. So that's why you upgrade your heroes, ladies and gentlemen. That is, one level does make a difference in a raid. You'd be surprised. But he still is tanking from his golems, and they might even get the 50 by themselves. But it's kind of a consolation prize after being so close to the 2-star. But he does a good job saving troops. Some people don't even save troops, and this would have been a fail. So it's very important to save troops, but also very important to be patient when creating your funnel on this base. So let's take a look at one more. We could look at this 2-star as a nice attack, but let's take a look at this guy wrecking the Town Hall 8. So this is our bottom Town Hall 9 versus their bottom Town Hall 8, and let's just play this in ×4, just for a little bit of fun with an attack. So he has level 4 dragons, and he just kind of spams things. So very skilled attack. I mean, this is a high tier Town Hall 8 base. It does have level 5 air defense, which is level 5 air defense is probably one of the stronger air defense in the game, except for, you know, level 6 or maybe level 7, even level 8. But you know, it's a very strong air defense. So he has a swag rage spell. I'd be interested to see if he does use it. Unfortunately, he doesn't use it, so it's not a swag rage spell. It's only swag if you swag it on the town hall or the clan castle, but that's okay. He can learn from his mistakes in that, and but overall, pretty solid attack. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We are in a war against a clan that we should beat, even though they have one more Town Hall 10 than us. But I should have a video out to you guys soon. Hopefully I'll have some 3-star attacks instead of 2 stars this war. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more content. Thank you.